told Wyatt everything's gonna be backwards.
Yeah, I told him.
If he's right-handed, they'll think he's left-handed. I understand how it does that.
It does. Sometimes I hate Facebook.
I'll probably, once it's over, I'll probably scoot on out of here because I've got to go get those dogs in. I think this is the latest I've let them go, but I think that'll be fine. I gotta keep realizing they're just dogs.
Well, where is it? This is the same problem everybody else has online. They can't find us. My iPad is slowly going away. Apple tells me I need it. I have had it too long. I need to get a new one.
Yeah, that's what they do. They got, I think they got a program to get you to buy one every few years.
Pretty much. Okay, let's see. We got 6 people watching already.
Really?
Yeah. That little number next to the eye there is
cool.
how many people are tuned in. Well, come on, let's see it.
You ever play at Christy Lee's? Really?
Yeah. Thinking yours.
Sorry.
Well, this ain't gonna work. I don't know why. I kind of got burned out on the restaurants.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to be in the background all the time. You know, I want people to listen. Just you know how it is. You know, and when you're doing all covers, it's even harder. You know, because actually not harder, I guess. When you're doing a lot of original stuff, it's hard because nobody knows what you're talking about. But that's where you got to have a good story. I think my take has always been that I got one or two opportunities to get the crowd captured at the beginning of a song, and then once I start singing, it's up to me to keep them there. Okay, well, we're not going to be able to see the video, but we'll be able to see the comments, I guess. So that's not too bad. Who's on? Connie Mask is here. Andrew Steger is here. What happened? We lost it again. It won't play the video for some reason.
Maybe close out of it and go back into it.
No, I think what I need to do is I need to go through the Facebook app. No, that's not the Facebook app.
Is that not it?
Yeah, but it's not the real app.
Oh.
It's Diane is on. Hello, Diane.
Howdy, Diane.
We can't see you all, but we can see your messages. So you can see us now, I think. Yep. Well, good evening, folks. Say hello to you all.
Hey, Dharma.
Welcome to Live from Brutus Hollar here. We have a special guest, Wyatt, tonight. Wyatt Espalin. Is that the way you pronounce it? Espalin?
That's right, Espalin,
Yes,
yep.
yes. Wyatt is a multi-instrumentalist, extremely talented. Some of you folks know him. And I think it's going to be a good show. We've cobbled together a couple of songs together. We had about 15 minutes to rehearse. So y'all be patient with us. We're going to let Wyatt kick things off here, and we'll be talking with him a little bit about where he's going and what he's doing, and about some of his music that you can order and get together there. Hello, Miss Kathy D'Arcy. Hello, my brother Joe. How are you? My daughter Jacqueline. Cliff Williamson. Hello there. We can't see everything here, so if I do miss you, it's not that I'm ignoring you. We're going to try to focus on the music and have a good time tonight. So go ahead, Mr. Wyatt.
All right, I'm going to start with a song I wrote called Heart Was In It.
hear this, you go back in time. If we were fearless, we would have crossed that line. But I was blind, and now I'm free. You know, it's like some kind of prophecy. I should have loved you, you should have loved me. But I learned from my mistakes. Though it may take me a minute, so don't burn me at this stage. Oh, goodness sake, my heart was in it. My heart was in it, yeah. My heart is in it.
All right, all right. And electronic applause here. Yes, yes, yes. Very good. What's the name of that song?
Heart was in it.
The Heart Was in It. All right, all right.
Thanks.
All right. Wyatt and I have kind of bumped into each other over the years. I've been up here in North Carolina for about 12 years now, I guess, and that's about the time you came back, right?
Yep.
Wyatt's been out in Nashville for quite a bit, and but now he's back here, and he's getting ready to record a new CD.
That's right.
And does have one though that you can get right now. The name of this CD is
Songwriter singer.
Songwriter Singer. Yes, yes. And you can find Wyatt online at WyattEspalin.com.
WyattEspalinmusic.com.
Okay, okay. And he's on Facebook too. And if for some reason you can't find him, just hook up with me and I'll make sure I get you together with him. All right. We're going to continue with a little music here. I'm going to do a song from my CD, The Old Home Place. This is a song called Lonesome. Heading down to the old crossroads. Will the devil come and take my soul? Lord, hear that whistle blow. I'm as lonesome as a man can be. My woman left me on the midnight train, and Lord, I tried, couldn't make her stay. My tears burn and they fall like rain. I'm lonesome as a man can be. Don't you hear that whippoorwill? Only love upon the hill. Lord, I know just how it feels. I'm as lonesome as a man can be. I curse myself in the pale moonlight, screaming them out to the night. Only love can make a strong man cry. I'm lonesome. I'm as lonesome as a man can be. Lord, I'm lonesome as a man can be. No relief is coming with the dawn. I don't believe I can carry on. I feel so bad since my baby's gone. I'm lonesome as a man can be. Give me whiskey for my pain, and send an angel to help me pray, and lay me down in a shallow grave. I'm as lonesome as a man can be. Don't you hear that whippoorwill? Only love on the hill. Lord, I know just how it feels. I'm as lonesome as a man can be. I curse myself in the pale moonlight, screaming them out to the night. Only love can make a strong man cry. I'm as lonesome as a man can be. Lord, I'm lonesome as a man can be. Don't you hear that whippoorwill? Only low up on the hill. Lord, I know Just myself in a pale moonlight, scream my name out to the night. Only love can make a strong man cry. I'm as lonesome as a man can be. I'm as lonesome as a man can be. Lonesome as a man can be. Well, thank you much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, all right. So, we're up here in Brutus Hollar today. It's a rainy night. Pretty big storm coming in from the west, but not too much winter so far this year. A little bit of snow. Yes, I see all the hearts and the thumbs. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Well, so tell us what you've been doing and where you've been and where you're going.
Well, I spent most of the winter over in Arizona. My family lives in Phoenix area, and so I spent from Thanksgiving till about just 2 weeks ago. I just got back and came back a little too early. It was kind of cold when I got back, but it's kind of
pretty warm out there.
It's kind of warm. Yeah, it's pretty nice out there.
Yeah.
So did a lot of mountain biking and hanging out with my nephews and my niece, and my brother and his wife. And I got an aunt and uncle and some cousins. And did some shows, and I was going to do some riding, but I had a pretty good prolific spell last summer, but I just couldn't eke anything out this winter, which is fine. I started 3 or 4, but I didn't like them, so I got too many songs right now anyway. I can't even choose for my album.
It's such a hard process sometimes.
It is.
I mean, I know people that just spit them out one after another. I mean, but you know, I guess I've never learned to write for the trash can, which they say you need to do.
I can't do that.
They say you need to do it though in order to just keep things going. You know.
Yeah, I have to feel like every one of my songs is like a masterpiece, or I don't like to perform it.
I have
even
trouble.
if it's just a masterpiece to me.
I have trouble focusing. I'll start getting into something, and then all of a sudden a line will take me someplace else that had nothing to do with what I was writing about, and I'm in a totally different direction. So
that's what makes it artsy.
I guess. Well, and that's what I like about live music. I mean, I understand that we can record and make everything exactly perfect when we go into the studio. We can keep on going back and forth until every note is right. But what the art is the ability to create it on the fly and respond to you guys out there. You give us a lot of energy when we're up here doing this, and we kind of feed off of that. We're going to let Wyatt go with another one here.
All right, I'll do a high energy number, actually. This will be a new song I wrote last summer called Alma.
I'll drink some wine.
drink to Alma.
I've been asking about you while I was trying to forget you. And if they really knew, they'd hush their mouths, I bet you. Alma, I started talking to myself. Alma, never been anyone else but you. Full moon shines through the rain, my face is soaking wet. And in the mountain range I can see your silhouette. Oh, Alma, yeah, I smoked it by myself. Alma, I couldn't find anyone else like you. Alma, I received your postcard, you solved the mystery. Sorry you broke my heart, well that was news to me. Oh Alma, you wore a smile the day you left. Alma, you knew I'd find nobody else on my way from Jacksonville. We had a gig at 8, but I still found time to kill. Oh, Alma, hearing all these songs that I write, Alma, I won't be alone tonight. Thank you, Alma. I've been talking to myself. Alma, I couldn't find anyone else.
All right. Yes. Wow.
Thanks.
Good song. Good song.
Thank you.
Was that written about someone?
It was actually.
It was,
I have another song that I sing. It's called "Oh Meredith," and I always tell the audience, don't ask me about Meredith. Once I sing it, that's all you're gonna get. Just listen to the lyrics. Don't ask me, and because when I'm selling CDs, people will come up to me and say, "So, was Meredith a real person? What happened to her?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm not gonna talk about it." But anyway, last summer, someone had the audacity to ask me about Alma or about Meredith, and I thought, I really put Meredith in a lot of my songs, so I'm gonna write one last song and get it out of my system. And so Meredith is from a town called Alma, Georgia. So I thought I would just disguise it a little by calling it Alma. So.
All right.
And that's a true story. We had a gig at 8, me and my band, a long time ago. We were running late, and we were driving from Jacksonville all the way, actually back up to Hayesville, North Carolina. And but I had to go through the town of Alma, Georgia, just to see, just to say I drove through it. But,
We do spend a lot of time in our cars, don't we?
yes, I do.
I remember
live in my car.
the last time I saw you play live, I think, was at the John Campbell Folk School.
Oh,
You were up there with Rob Tiger and Scott Stambaugh and I think Heidi Holton.
Oh yeah,
it was the four of you.
That was
And
a songwriter.
you said you had an 8-hour drive to get there that night.
That's right. I drove all the way from Jacksonville, North Carolina. So I was in Jacksonville, Florida on the Alma song, but this was Jacksonville, North Carolina. I drove. Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
That was a long drive.
Did a show in Augusta last Wednesday, and not last Wednesday, Wednesday before, I guess. Now I've been back 2 weeks now, and we couldn't find a hotel that would take our little dog, so we decided to drive home from there. We got in about 1:30 in the morning, but we drove through the bowels of Georgia up 17 there. Didn't get to see any of it though, which was bad about it being there at night. And of course, there's nothing open, so if you've got to use the restroom and you're not a guy, you're in trouble.
Yeah. La Quinta Inn takes animals, I think.
Somebody told me that. I'm gonna have to check that out next time.
Yeah.
I mean, Dawn's dog is real
'cause I'm
small.
scared of
We were gonna stick the dog in a bag and bring it in, but they said if they saw us on the video, they'd just charge my credit card.
Oh yeah, you don't want that.
Hell, trying to get it back. All right, I'm going to do a song that's going to be on my next CD if it ever happens. This is a song that was written by a good friend of mine named Larry Mitchell from Nashville, Tennessee. And this is a song called Long Road Home. I don't know what I'm doing here in Houston. The last thing I remember, I was gone to Mexico. I guess it has to do with the girl named Susan. I left her in that little town a week or so ago. I never thought I'd leave Carolina. A sad song of a love gone wrong is putting me on the road. Lord, you know I've always loved to travel, but miles and miles with a worried mind is a mighty heavy load. And way out here the wind is blowing wild, stirring up a healing in my soul. Oh, it hurts a little less with every mile, It's gonna take a while to get back on the long road home. I'm the kind of man that lets his conscience lead him. I've seen the way those velvet chains can claim a young man's dream. If it's down to choices, give me freedom. As long as there's a place somewhere that I ain't never seen. 'Cause I've still got a few more years to gamble. If I can find a way to play the hand the future holds, till I find peace of mind, let me ramble. I'll get around to settling down before I get too old. And way out here the wind is blowing wild, stirring up a healing in my soul. Oh, it hurts a little less with every mile. It's gonna take a while to get back on the long road home. The long road home. Way out here the wind is blowing wild, stirring up a healing in my soul. Oh, it hurts a little less with every mile. It's gonna take a while to get back on the long road home. The long road home. I don't know what I'm doing here in Houston. The long road home. Thank you much. Thank you, Wyatt. That was some nice accompaniment there. Thank you.
I was feeling
Thank you.
it.
Thank you. Yes, yes.
Get an A and we'll do that one we.
Oh, okay. Okay.
G, C, A minor.
You're seeing it, yeah. Get the rhythm together.
This is a song I wrote about a year and a half ago. A couple years ago, my mom passed away. Actually, it was this week. A couple years ago this week, and about 6 months later, I was really thinking about her a lot, and I wanted to kind of write a song with her memory. And I remembered this sentence. She said, we were driving from Atlanta back to North Georgia one day, and we went over a railroad track, and there was a lone train sitting there. And she said in a real sing-songy voice, she said, well, there's something you don't see every day, a train sitting on a train track. And I just chuckled because I thought that was a pretty funny thing to say, because that's where you usually see trains. But what she meant was, you know, they're usually going down the track, not just sitting there by itself. And I told her, I said, you know what, I'm going to use that in a song one day, Mom. That's just too great of a line. And I wanted to write a song just about memory and recalling the way things used to be. And so I wrote this song, and it's co-written by my mom. So a song called Train Track.
A train song. Half the Norfolk and Southern and CSX Railroad is out there watching us
All right,
now.
great.
So.
All right, well, I hope you like my train song.
I'm going to try to
train
find the
song.
rhythm here again.
Yes, let me give you a little bit of a...
Yeah, we practiced this once.
So it's like a... Swing it. Is that right? All right. That's right, I think. Yeah, that's right. start with my train whistle, alright?
I got a heart, it's half broken. I found a quarter, but it's just a token. Let's put it in the slot. Here's the hoping. It's 5 o'clock, how come nothing's open? Well, there's something you don't see every day. A train sitting on a train track. It always seems to be rolling away. Never waiting on you, never looking back. Backstage it is, she heard me singing. She was getting ready, but she got the ending. She tried to be nice, but she don't like pretending. I took her advice, you gotta add some sinning. Well, there's something you don't see every day. A train sitting on a train track. It always seems to be rolling away. Never waiting on you, never looking back. You're not waiting on me, you're not looking back. End of the season, still no hurricane. Here in the mountains all we get is rain. Sometimes a tornado will wake us up again. Honey, stay right there because I'm coming to get you. Well, there's something you don't see every day. A train sitting on a train track. It always seems to be rolling away. Never waiting on you, never looking back. Well, there's something you don't see every day. A train sitting on a train track. It always seems to be rolling away. Never waiting on you, never looking back. You're not waiting on me, you're not looking back. You're not waiting on me, you're not looking back.
Thank you.
Oh, some train music. Yes, yes. Wow, that's great. That's a good song.
Thanks for playing that with me.
Thanks for your mom.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome, yeah.
Well, don't put that fiddle down.
Oh, okay.
We'll do it a little slow, and then we'll pick up the tempo when I go into the verse. all right? Ever since the days of old, men would search for wealth untold, dig for silver and for gold, leave the empty holes. Way down south in the Everglades, where the black water rolls in the sawgrass waves, the eagle fly and the otter play in the land of the Seminole. Blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you never blow again. all the way up to Michelob, blow from the home of the Seminole, the alligator rails are gone. Progress came out and took its toll in the name of flood control. They made the plans and they drained the land. Now the glaciers going dry. The last time I walked in the swamp, I set up on a cypress stump. I listened close and I heard the ghost of Osceola cry. So blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you never wanna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long lost friend. I know who you are. Blow, blow from the Okeechobee, all the way up to Michelob. Blow from the home of the Seminole, the alligator hills will go. Blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long lost friend. I know who you are. Blow, blow from the Okeechobee, all the way up to Michelob. Blow from the home of the Seminole, the alligator hills will go. Blow from the land of the Seminole, the alligator hills will go. Song from John Anderson. Thank you, Wyatt. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Ah, yes, yes, okay. My old roommate in New Jersey, Pete, went through an episode where I was trying to learn the violin, and it about cost us our friendship.
You tried to learn?
He thought I had cats in my room. I don't know. I think he enjoyed that one though. Thank you, Pete. All right, Mr. Wyatt.
I'm gonna do another new song I wrote.
All right.
This song is called "The Ledge," and it's a kind of joke. It's kind of like the first love song I ever wrote. Even though it's still sad, I write a lot of sad songs, and I got a lot of friends and fans that come out and tell me I need to cheer up a little bit.
You know, but it's easier to write the sad ones, I
Well,
think.
I don't realize, yeah, it's just a good way of therapy, and so this saves me a lot of money from going to a therapist. Just be able to sit down. I just bought the guitar. That's all I had to pay for. So anyway, it's a song I wrote called "The Ledge." I wrote this last summer.
I've dangled over ledges, got tangled in the noose, played with the sharpest edge, could not cut me loose. You asked what are you running from, where you trying to get to. I put a cigarette in my mouth, I took a drag or two. And when the lightning hit the cedar, it frightened the dogs. I told my mother I don't need her, and she went back into the fog. Do you know the that you came along at the right time, the right time. You gotta know that you came along at the right time, at the right time. Well, I've learned all my lessons about hoping, about wishing. When I went to count my blessings, one always came up missing. You asked, what are you dreaming of? Who do you want to wake up to? I took the cigarette from your mouth and I broke it in two. When the lightning hit the cedar, it frightened the dogs. I told my mother I don't need her. She disappeared into the fog. Do you know that you came along at the right time, the right time? You gotta know that you came along at the right time, the right time. See, I was on the ledge, I was on the ledge. Do you know that you came along? 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 Just in the nick of time. Do you know that you came along? Do you know that you came along? Do you know that you came along? See, I was on the ledge, I was on the ledge. Do you know that you came along?
I like that.
Thanks, man.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
You should have got your lighter out on that end. Where was it?
I need to keep one over here. I keep forgetting about that.
That's like one of them anthem songs.
I want to thank y'all again for tuning in tonight. Gosh, our viewership has been going up every week, and we really appreciate that. If you have is your show schedule on your website? People find you that way?
If you go to WyattEspalinmusic.com, you can see all my dates.
Okay. You got a lot of things coming up. You in the area locally?
Yeah, I'll start back officially. Oh gosh, I guess a week from Saturday. I have a show up in Franklin, North Carolina, and then I do a couple of. I'm at the Daily Grind, which will be in Murphy, and then March. Honestly, it's all like spread out. My dates are running out. I was trying to, on the way here today, I was trying to remember what I have booked and what weekends I don't have booked, and because there's a couple concerts I want to go to myself, and so I'll spend all the money I make at my own shows going to see other people.
That's a problem. I mean, I work so much. People say, "Have you heard this person and heard that person?" Every weekend I'm booked somewhere, and it's hard to get out and see folks.
It is.
And so this is a great opportunity for me.
Yeah, you can just in your own house. You can have a concert in your own house.
Well, we're when I first moved up here, I had no concept of living out in the woods, and never gave it a thought as to internet. I mean, I assumed everybody had internet.
Yeah.
Well, Out here we didn't, and we finally did get some good internet last year, and that's kind of what's made this all possible. We're using SkyTech Communications out of Murphy. If you're listening out there, they've got me something good enough that we can actually broadcast a show like this. I don't know. I'm kind of betwixt and between. What am I going to do here? I'm listening a lot to Jason Isbell. This is a traveling song. My wife traveled with me this past summer up to the Northeast, and she was a great travel companion. It's kind of the first time we've been by ourselves since we've had kids. It was the mountains rough this time of year. They shut the highway down. They don't want the town. And I've been fighting the second gear with 15 miles or so, trying to beat the angry snow. And I know every town we're passing through, yeah, but what good does knowing do? We're going to show it too. And I've grown tired of traveling alone, tired of traveling alone. I've grown tired of traveling alone. Won't you ride with me? I've grown tired of traveling alone, so tired of traveling alone. I've grown tired of traveling alone. Won't you ride with me? Won't you ride? Won't you ride? I quit talking to myself and listening to the radio a long, long time ago. Damn near strangled by my appetite in Ybor City on a Friday night. I couldn't even stand upright. So high the street girls wouldn't take my pay. She said, see me on a better day. She just danced away. And I've grown tired of traveling alone, tired of traveling alone. I've grown tired of traveling alone. Won't you ride with me? I've grown tired of traveling alone, so tired of traveling alone. I've grown tired of traveling alone. Won't you ride with me? Won't you ride? Won't you ride? Pain's on the inside lane and I'm tired of answering to myself. My heart's like a rebuilt car. I don't know how much that it's got left. How much it's got left. I've grown tired of traveling alone, tired of traveling alone. I've grown tired of traveling alone. Won't you ride with me? I've grown tired of traveling alone, so tired of traveling alone. I've grown tired of traveling alone. Won't you ride with me? Won't you ride? Won't you ride? always tell a professional they finish together. Oh, thank you all so much. Thank you, thank you. All right, what you got?
Oh, we got one more?
Well, yeah, it's only 10 after. We can do one more piece at least.
Cool, all right. Well, let's see. I was only planning on 4. Let me see here. Let me think what I got
You
here.
can count to 5.
Yeah, I can just.
Let me, something is,
You left your muffins in the.
no, that's not what I did here, but, it's gonna keep beeping unless I push a button. Oh,
Let's see. I might do a cover song, man.
go ahead,
Cover
go
song.
ahead.
Let's do. Oh man, I wasn't even prepared for this. Let's see.
Talk among yourselves, folks.
Yeah, let me think what I want to do. Let's see here. Let me see. I can't believe I can't pick nothing. I'll do. Let me do this. I'll do this Patty Griffin song I love to do.
There you go. Which
You like
one?
Patty Griffin? It's
Oh,
called
I love her.
Useless Desires.
Don't know
That's
that
my
one.
favorite song.
I do Up to the Mountain.
Mm.
I love that song.
That's a good song
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
This is in D. Yeah, that's probably. Let me get. I don't need a harmonica on this one. But yeah, dude. Let me do a harmonica. It'll sound better with a harmonica.
She wrote Let Her Fly. Let him fly.
Yeah, she wrote that, too.
I do Let Her Fly, yeah.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I gotta hear that. I love
She's
that
a
song.
great songwriter. Gosh. And she's a great singer in her own right, too. I mean,
Oh, I love. Yeah, I got an email. She's doing a songwriter retreat in Greece in
Oh.
July, and I want to go to it, but it's $5,000 just for the retreat.
you're single.
Yeah, I got to make this album. I thought, man, I could pay $5,000 to go to this, or I could pay $5,000 to go to Austin, where she lives, and stalk her for a month.
There you go.
I don't know which one would be better. Patty Griffin song called Useless Desires.
Say goodbye to the old street that never cared much for you anyway. Different colored doorways thought would let you in one day. Goodbye to the old bus stop, frozen and waiting. The weekend edition has this town way overrated. Walk across the baseball green, the grass is turned to straw. A flock of birds tries to fly away from where you are. Goodbye, 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 old friend. Wanted to be free, somewhere beyond the bitter end is where I wanna be. Oh, now that sky turns to fire against the telephone wire, and even I'm getting tired tried to know your name. Goodbye, 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 old friend. You won't be seeing me again. Goodbye to the old window panes, shining in the sun like diamonds on a winter day. Goodbye, goodbye to everyone. Ooh, how that sky turns to fire against the telephone wire. Burns the last of the day down, and I'm the last one hanging around, waiting on a train track, and the train never comes back. And even I'm getting tired of all these useless desires. They're just useless desires. Yeah,
That's a nice song. That's a pretty song. I've never heard that song.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite song ever. It's on her
All
Impossible
right.
Dream album.
We're going to do one more song here. Again, I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight. We've had a good time. I hope you have too. If you've not been able to catch the show from the beginning, it will be online on my Facebook page in about 10 minutes after the show ends. And you can then share it with your friends or do whatever else you want to do. But whatever we can do to make this go viral, we will be happy.
That's right. I'll take my clothes off if we have to.
Oh,
Is that allowed? No, I'm just kidding.
That'll be the next show. You know, we were in Florida, and I had a tank top on one night, and I guess with the beard, all you saw was my arms, and you couldn't tell whether I had any clothes on. And someone asked if I was naked, and I misread the screen. I said, "Oh, somebody's out there watching me naked," and I was impressed. But turned out to be a guy, one that I knew, which was even worse.
Can you turn that on to read?
I'm not sure if it's going to come up anymore. Let's see what's happening here.
I've never done this live thing before.
Well, this thing is not okay. There we go. Sounds awesome. Okay, these are the comments down here.
Yeah.
The screen's not coming up, but the comments are
I see
there.
what you mean. Oh, nice.
All right, what are we going to do to close the show out? I've got a song that. You find music in different places. While I like original music and would like to be writing more of my own songs, I really appreciate a song with a good story, and I don't really care who wrote it. I mean, I'll sing it if it's got a good story for me. I was working down at Christy Lee's on a Saturday, and some friends asked me if I would do a benefit down in Ball Ground, Georgia. Well, I didn't think where Ball Ground was. I said, okay, I'm going to be in Blue Ridge, not that far. Well, it is.
It is, yeah.
So I went down and did the show, and a fella got knocked off his motorcycle or something, and they were having a benefit for him. And there was a fella from Nashville there. His name is Jimmy Parker. And if you get to Nashville again, look Jimmy up. Jimmy is an independent musician, works by himself, has no representation. He's been on the TV show Nashville several times as an extra, and has gotten quite a few acting roles now. Does a lot of home concerts around the country, and has produced and manufactured a lot of his own videos and some good stuff. Not a songwriter per se. I mean, he covers a lot of stuff, but he works with a lot of songwriters that you've not heard of, kind of like I do. And Jimmy sang this next song, and never intended to be back here playing music. When I took off 26 years ago, well, it's more than that now. Actually, it's closer to 30-something years. I put the guitar away. I didn't even want to listen to music. If I couldn't be a part of it, I didn't want to have anything to do with it. Yeah, and so I just stopped completely. I didn't play the radio. I didn't watch television. I didn't do anything. I just worked and tended my garden and had kids. And so, of course, when the opportunity came around to go back to playing music, it was, at the time, a necessity because at 62 years old, no one wanted to hire me. And I wasn't going to work at Walmart or Home Depot, so I'm too outspoken for either of those jobs. So this song came along, and this song is it's called "Thought I'd Be Home by Now," and I thought I would be by now too. Seems like it was only yesterday, but I can't tell you where the years have gone. When I set out to try and find my way, I never thought I would ever take this long. Oh, but dreams are meant for chasing, so without hesitation I press on. I press on. I thought I'd be home by now. This road that I'm running down can't seem to turn around and take me to my hometown. If God didn't give a dime, I wouldn't be who I am. Out here with the lost and found, I thought I'd be home by now. Set out to find out who you are. There's no telling where the road might lead. Sometimes the answer's right around the corner, other times it's further down the street. Yeah, but dreams are meant for chasing, without hesitation I press on. I press on. I thought I'd be home by now. This road that I'm running down won't seem to turn around and take me to my hometown. If God didn't give a dime, I won't be who I am. Out here with the lost and found, I thought I'd be home by now. Out here with the lost and found, thought I'd be home by now. And thank you all, folks. Thank you much. Thank you much. Thank you, Wyatt.
Thank you, man.
Thanks for doing the show. We'll have Wyatt back again, I hope.
Yes.
And show your appreciation by buying a few CDs and getting on his website, play some of his music. And if you get a chance to see him, I'm sure you'll be more than satisfied, to quote Joe Pesci. Thank you much, folks. We're going to sign off now, and the show will be available soon online. So make sure you tune in if you haven't caught the whole show. And if you did, share it with your friends. And we'll see you again next week. I don't have a guest lined up yet, but you never know. I'll keep you posted. Good night now.